I hope you're having fun with our Hustle Feast series. And we are now in talk 2, and the title of the talk is House. And so I pray that talk blessed you as you attended the feast. Today, in this video, I'm sharing with you the bonus, the additional talk, which is a little bit more practical to guide you and lead you. Once again, the reason why I'm doing this is because in the feast, we've been giving for a number of years, more than a decade, different financial talks. And I want the newer members to catch up on what we've talked already, what we've learned already. Today, I'm going to talk about the abundance formula. I am so blessed just knowing about the abundance formula. Once you know the abundance formula, you'll be able to arrive at your financial goals. You will be able to fulfill and achieve your financial dreams if you know a very simple abundance formula. The abundance formula, I wrote a book about it. You can just grab that book and read it after this video. But this is the abundance formula. It's 110, 20, 70. Those are the numbers that you need to remember. What is 100? Let me share with you what 100 is. Make 100%. Make your 100%. Meaning to say, don't settle with 70% or 50%, because that's what people do. I believe this, that most people earn below what they can earn. My message to you is, why don't you earn as much as you can? And then, guess what? That ceiling is not really a ceiling. It's adjustable. As the years go by, you're going to grow your income. And you're going to be able to earn more if your attitude is, I can earn more. Now, of course, you want to connect this with the second element of the formula. Make 100% and magnify your 10%. Meaning to say, start with tithing. Start with giving 10% of your income. If you attend the feast, challenge yourself. 10% is a good guideline to follow. It's not a law. It's an Old Testament law. I live in the New Covenant, and I'm going to listen to what God wants me to do. So I'm going to give 10% as a guideline. As the years go by, as God increases my income, I can give even more. I can actually give more to the Lord. So here's the thing. Make 100% so I can give 10% or more. So earn as much as I can so I can give as much as I can. Once you get that, then you're going to experience something. You're going to realize that money is not just for me. It's really for other people. So I challenge you to do this. Hey, listen to me. Very important. I'll give you an analogy. Two waiters, John and Lloyd. Both of them good looking. Now, John and Lloyd are both waiters in the same restaurant, but Lloyd earns 3 times more in tips than John. How is that? They're both waiters in the same restaurant. I'll tell you why. Because John serves only food. That's all he does. You order something, he'll give it to you. He said, that's the work of a waiter. Lloyd, he does not only serve food, he also serves a smile. He also serves a greeting. Good morning, sir. Hello, sir. And then when the customer leaves, he says, thank you so much, sir. He does not only give food, he also gives his attention, his presence, his countenance. He's someone who wants to make you feel happy. So much so that your glass is half empty. He's already there with a pitcher serving you. He sees you looking at a dish that's just a little bit far from you. He's already there picking up the dish and bringing it to you. He looks at your body language and he senses that you're standing up. You want to stand up to go to the toilet. He's there to pull the chair for you just so that it'll be a little bit more easier for you to stand up. That's the kind of waiter Lloyd is. Because of that, he earns 3 times more. I want you to think about that right now in your job. Can you be a Lloyd, not a John? Can you be someone who does not only, this is what my job description says, I'm supposed to produce this, and I'm going to do it, I'm going to meet their expectations. Why don't you exceed their expectations? Why don't you think as though you own your company? And if you own your company, how can you save money? How can you earn more for your company? If the owner of the company knows your attitude and sees what you do, guess what? A time will come, you will be rewarded in that company and you will earn more. Maybe not right away, but give it some years. And your owner will say, hey, this guy's great. Or that owner will not reward you, someone else will outside that company. Life will find a way to reward you. So very, very important to understand. Number one, make 100%. And then number two, magnify your 10%. So that, number three, you can multiply your 20%. How do you multiply your 20%? So, earn 100%, 10% of your income, give to the Lord, 20% of your income, you multiply it by investing it. Be an investor. I tell everybody, you have to become an investor. You actually put it as a label, I'm an investor. How do you do it? 20% of your income. I got this from the Bible. There's this guy by the name of Joseph. He became governor of Egypt. Egypt went through 7 years of plenty. And during 7 years of plenty, he set aside 20% of the produce of a country. And what did he do? So that when, after 7 years of plenty, there was 7 years of famine, it was only Egypt that survived. And in fact, it was prosperous. In the same way, you're going to have famines in your life. In the future, there's going to be some famines. You need to be able to protect yourself by investing 20% of your income. That's my recommendation. Where will you invest it? We're going to talk more about that later. But the thing is, you've got to learn how to do this. Poor people and rich people, they have a different operating system. By the way, I'm talking about the real rich, not the fake rich. There are people who are fake. They borrow money to look rich. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real rich. Financially, they are able to earn and they're able to invest and they're able to give also generously. So, poor people, they get their salary and what happens is that they spend. And then whatever is left, that's their savings. Will never work. Nothing is left. I want you to understand, this is the operating system of the poor. Income minus expense equals savings. No savings at the end. Very little. Does not work. The real rich, the truly rich, their operating system is different. Income minus investment. Not just savings. They know how to invest. Income minus investment equals expense. Meaning to say, the first thing they do when they earn after giving their 10% to God is to invest their 20%. And so what happens is that what's left is the 70%. That's what they spend. So very, very important that how they operate, the arrangement of their finances is very important if you want to grow your money. This is this will change your life. This is a game changer. And if you learn this, you're on your way to becoming financially blessed. I'm going to say that again. What is your operating system? Income minus expense equals savings. You'll be poor for the rest of your life. But if you have income minus investment, set it aside 20%, and then live on your 70%, which is the fourth element of our abundance formula. Let me review. Make 100%. Magnify your 10%. Multiply your 20%. And then step 4 is manage your 70%. Once you're able to do that, you're on your way. I'm going to say that again. This is a formula. This works. If you have this, you're going to make it happen in your financial life. And so that's the second bonus of Talk 2, right here in the Hustle Feast series. I want you to watch bonus number 3, which is connecting to Talk 3 of our Hustle series. I'll see you there. Keep on learning, keep on growing, keep on giving.